This is Roger Everett and his beautiful wife Elizabeth, and now we're coming back to Job. And man, howdy, Job he's getting ready. He's going to respond tonight to Eliphaz. Eliphaz just crucified him with his words. Oh, I just tell you, it was just horrible. Here's poor old Job sitting in an ash heap with sores all over him, lost his family. He's trying to make heads or tails out of everything. He does think he's pretty blameless, and that, of course, I guess is really crawling under these guys' skin because they think anybody who's this bad off must have really done something bad. Okay, miserable comforters are you all. Then Job, this is 16th chapter of Job. This is my beautiful wife Elizabeth with me. Then Job answered and said, I have heard many such things. Miserable comforters are you all. Shall windy words have an end? Man, I don't blame him. I think he's being very kind to this guy. Or what provokes you that you answer? I could also speak as you do. If you were in my place, I could join words together against you and shake my head at you. Yeah, don't you imagine? They just have to tell Job how bad he is. That's why it's all happened to him. But that's not true. I could strengthen you with my mouth, and the solace of my lips would assuage your pain. If I speak, my pain is not assuaged. If I forbear, how much of it leaves me? Surely now God has worn me out. He has made desolate all my company, and he has shriveled me up, which is a witness against me. And, and my leanness has risen up against me. It testifies to my face. I just can't help but I want to interrupt and think, here I am all alone. My kids are all gone. Everything's gone that I just treasured. All my animals are gone. And my wife's mad at me because she thinks I ought to just die. He has torn me in his wrath and hated me. He has gnashed his teeth at me. My adversary sharpens his eye against me. Men have gaped at me with their mouth. I bet they have. I bet they look at him and think, man, what did he do wrong? They have struck me insolently on the cheek. They mass themselves together against me. God gives me up to the ungodly and casts me into the hands of the wicked. I was at ease, and he broke me apart. He seized me by the neck and dashed me to pieces. He set me up as his target. His archers surround me. He slashes open my kidneys and does not spare. He pours out my gall on the ground. He breaks me with breach upon breach. He runs upon me like a warrior. I have sewed sackcloth upon my skin and have laid my strength in the dust. My face is red with weeping, and on my eyelids is deep darkness, although there is no violence in my hands, and my prayer is pure. Well, Job's friends just can't believe that. Nobody could have this problems and be innocent. O earth, cover not my blood, and let my cry find no resting place. I hate it when people blame God for disaster to them. It's the devil causes disasters, and sometimes through our unbelief we open up disaster. We open up devil to come into we want to resist the devil, get him away from us, and he will flee from us. Even now, behold, my witness is in heaven, and he who testifies for me is on high. My friends scorn me. My eye pours out tears to God, that he would argue the case of a man with my eye pours out tears to God, that he would argue the case of a man with God. Let me read that again. My friends scorn me. My eyes pour out tears to God, that he would argue the case of a man with God. I guess he's talking about God with God. As a son of man does with his neighbor. For when a few years have come, I shall go the way from which I shall not return. I guess he's asking for, just to have some semblance of faith or some conversation there. Yeah, he's pretty distressed, pretty torn up. All right, and now we're going to Micah, and we're almost through the Old Testament. We're going to be in Micah, the 3rd chapter. No, the Micah, the 4th chapter, excuse me.